All right, this is our sports roundup. Literally just talking sports. So basically, I said, do you remember that list that had the top 24 players under the age of 24? Mm-hmm. Remember how THT was in front of Shea?
Yeah.
I was like, you can trade THT for Shea, and the Thunder won't have 10 wins, right? And the guy was just like, literally more. And I was like, the Thunder barely even had 20 wins with Shea. What is THT going to bring to the Thunder?
I don't think THT's very good at all.
Exactly.
But that's just me.
Who is that?
Taylor Horton Tucker.
He's not going to do anything.
Exactly.
So, okay, when that dude said more, does he mean more than 10 or more than we have right now?
More than 10.
Okay, we may win 11 games, but we probably won't win more than 15.
I don't know. I'm just saying that. I mean...
No. Shea's a much better player than Horton Tucker ever will be.
Ever.
Shea right now, I think is better than Horton Tucker will ever be.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
But...
Zach, you want to talk about Ja?
So if you get drafted second overall and win Rookie of the Year, what would you think your ceiling would be the next year?
Definitely shouldn't. I mean,
You shouldn't average worse stats. There's no way. So there's no way these people are like, oh my gosh, he went up in his stats. Let's get most improved player.
I don't think people because I didn't understand what you were talking about earlier, and then you explained it to me. Like, there's guys like Jordan Poole and Desmond Bain that should have won it.
That did not play a whole ton last year.
I mean, Jordan Poole couldn't miss.
Yeah.
And he filled in for dudes that didn't play most of the year.
Yeah.
And won games. And when Ja didn't play, the Grizzlies were like 22-2 on the year.
Yeah.
Because of who?
Desmond
Bain.
Bain. Personally, I would have given it to Desmond Bain.
Which Ja did. He said,
Yeah.
I left it on your counter because it was your award, which he's right.
I would have took Desmond over Jordan Poole. That's just me. But,
Just because, I don't understand how a Rookie of the Year can win Most Improved Player the next year.
Is it fan voted?
No.
I think it's like a
Media.
percentage.
It's media voted.
Media.
Well, that's the freaking problem. Get it?
Well, I don't know. It's almost worse because, like, when the players vote, was it the Pro Bowl or something? There's something, they weren't taking it seriously, and the people they voted were trash.
Yeah.
The players don't care about the vote.
Because they don't let the fans vote, because you get stuff like Andrew Wiggins starting in an All-Star game if you let the fans vote.
Or, like, Taco Fall gets votes every year.
You're like, the year Zaza was supposed to be a starter.
Zaza.
But the league was like, okay, we can't have that.
Yeah. Not even a bench. Not even a reserve.
He was like third in the West.
Well, because that was his whole country, his whole home country.
So they're never going to let the fans vote.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the players always do stupid stuff. So it's hard to pick somebody.
So is it guys like Jeff Goodman voting?
It's like analysts a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So
like I think Doris Burke had a vote. People like her.
Former players.
Breen.
Yeah.
So like the TNT.
I don't know if Wojnarowski gets one in that one or not.
Well, if it's anybody from ESPN, they're gonna vote Ja. So
Yeah.
that makes sense because every time I turn it on SportsCenter, it's Ja Morant.
Yeah.
I mean, Ja had a case for it. He shouldn't have won, but they're gonna give it to a very popular player just because that's what it kind of is.
Well,
It's like giving it to Zion after he gets drafted first overall.
It's more or less a popularity contest.
I mean,
Technically, yes.
Obviously, you should. If you're drafting him second overall, you should think, yeah, this dude's gonna be pretty
Yeah,
good.
Actually-
he can improve. That's the way.
And he won Rookie of the Year.
Now that I think about it, Zion should have won it the second year. He should have won it last
If
year.
it's based off that, then
Yeah, because he went to 27 points in
Yeah.
his second year. Compared to what? Like
I mean,
maybe.
I had never heard of Pascal Siakam.
Exactly.
From
If they're just
when?
going,
Until
just going based
when
on how much
until
his
he
stats
won it.
improved,
Right.
then I don't think it makes sense.
Right.
But okay, I'm looking at the list of the past play. Like people like Desmond Bain never win it.
No.
Like it's never people that are a good
It's
role
a big
player.
name dude that jumped in percentages, shooting wise. Oh, he just
Because like
won more
I'll
games.
tell you, the last couple of years it's been Ja, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Siakam, Oladipo, Giannis, McCollum, Jimmy Butler, Paul George. It's like it's not.
A couple of those are deserving of it. Like
I
the year
agree.
Pascal won it.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
that
was
was,
like-
that was
yeah.
deserving.
Giannis.
But it's never
Maybe
people
even
that like.
BI. I mean, he was. was.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was Bam.
That was his first year in New Orleans.
Everyone was like, get him off the way because he's not good.
Yeah, but they use him as a shooting guard. Their sizes were so weird on the Lakers.
I hate awards like that where it's very opinionated.
Yeah.
I think that's you're never gonna agree.
It's always
on
gonna
it,
be
I guess.
opinionated.
So
it is,
it's
but
on fit too. So it's basically like, oh, Russ goes back to the Thunder next year, and where they have just straight bums on their team, and he averages 30-point triple-double. Should he win Most Improved Player of the Year because his stats jumped out the window? No, because that's what I expect from him.
Yeah.
I expected that from Ja. So it wasn't like, I mean, he improved, but
yeah.
but I wasn't expecting Desmond Bain to do what he did this year.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's a good award. I just think it's hard to like
Pick a winner.
solidify what you're gonna do it off of.
The only solidified award this year is a 6-man. Nobody else is winning that but Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
But
Which he should probably start.
He should. It's
But
stupid
it's
that he gets
it's a
it.
coaching strategy. So.
Yeah, it is. And
Kind of like that.
Lou Will.
Yes, Lou will.
And Montrezl Harrell.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. Like the year that Dennis Schroeder should have won it, the Clippers had 2 players in the 6-man of the year.
Yeah.
and both of their players played more minutes than all
Yeah.
the starters did.
Yeah. And they played more than Schroeder in the majority of
Yeah,
games.
because like right now, Jordan Clarkson's better than Mike Conley, but Jordan
Right.
Clarkson start.
Yeah.
It's just strategy.
It's just
Who's
smart
done?
for him. Yeah, it really is.
But
Dumb.
what was the other thing we were talking about? Oh,
We can talk about Ben
We
Simmons.
know the rest of the awards too. I thought Marcus Smart probably should have won it.
I was
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah,
When he did.
I
He's
I
going
didn't.
to at some point in his career.
I didn't think he'd win it this year, but I thought he should win it. But I didn't think they were gonna vote him. Maybe they'd pick somebody else.
Did he not win it?
No, he
He
did.
won.
Oh, okay. I was lost.
But I figured they'd give it to someone.
Rudy.
Yeah, because they're just
He literally wins it every year.
yeah, he does.
Rudy,
Him,
Giannis,
Kawhi,
or
and
somebody like that.
Draymond and Giannis.
A bigger name player than Marcus Smart. I thought would win it.
Yeah,
Now Rookie of the Year.
It's-
I mean, I'm biased, but
yeah.
even like if you see the voting, it just makes no sense.
I mean, Scotty had a really good rookie year, so I'm not mad. That
I'm
he
not
won.
mad that he won, but if you like go look at the voting outside the top 3, like who the next 2 were, it was Jalen Green
Oh,
and there's somebody else. But
So that's just
did he
recent
not
times.
win? He won
4
Rookie of the
times.
Month like 4 times.
and it would
out
have
of
been
the 5 that he played.
it would have been 5, but they combined 1 month into 2.
So that's like going
2
into
months
your
in a while.
job, winning Employee of the Month 5 times, getting a work-related injury and getting sent home, and then like getting fired.
Yeah. Or like having another guy be closer to winning Employee of the Year.
Yeah.
And
Whenever, even though
Yeah.
I won it 10 times as much as you did,
yeah.
and I got hurt at work, but
I don't even know
I
who
get
got
more
it.
so.
Who got it the month he didn't play?
Probably like Franz.
Well, no, because it's just East and West.
I think Jalen Green got it.
I think Jalen did get it.
Oh, so 4 of the 5 months that he played. Yeah.
Giddy got it because Cade won it, Franz won it.
Herb Jones.
He
He's
just
bad. He's not
he
very
just
good.
lost to Herb Jones. I mean, it's funny. Yeah, you want to go to Ben Simmons, Gary?
I'm not. Yeah, we can go to Ben Simmons.
I know you're high on him at some point, but I don't know where you are now.
I did like Ben Simmons for a long time, and then
It's hard to like him right now.
yeah, I'm not sure if I mean Zach, you said something that was what was it, a mental block?
He said because he was cleared to play.
Yeah.
Cleared to play. He was going to play game 4, and then he wakes up the morning before and was like, I got back soreness, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
So then they had a meeting today about it, like, yo, what's going on? He's like, I have a mental block, which is causing a lot of stress, which is leading to pain in my back. Which, good lord.
I couldn't. There's no way I could have mental stress making 20 million or however much.
More than that.
Yeah.
Which everyone's like, it's the fans, they're just beat on him, and he's got all this pressure on him. Well, okay, if you have mental illness, I guess that's okay, but I mean, you shouldn't be getting paid for it.
I get he was kind of stressed out a little bit about when he was
Yeah.
when he was getting hate for passing the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he left. He left.
That's in the
He got what he
past.
wanted. He
Yeah.
got traded, and then everyone's like, all right, let's see what the Nets look like with him, and he didn't play.
The Nets shouldn't have to suffer.
No, and then Steve Nash was saying like we just haven't had the chemistry. These guys are professional players.
Like 2 weeks ago, they said Ben Simmons is walking around with the most confidence he's ever had. He feels like he's Jordan.
Yeah,
He didn't
exactly.
touch the court.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me when these guys say. I mean, if you actually have mental illness, but this is, he said it for one day. He's never in the past said he's had mental illness.
Yeah.
Not until he started playing bad.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
I mean, if it's bothering you that much where you can't play, you shouldn't be getting paid for it.
Well, he also shouldn't be saying, "Oh, I'm going to come back." Oh, and then he even went to the Sixers practice. He practiced with the Sixers.
That's what
frustrates me.
Stephen A. Smith was like, because they announced the day before Game 3 that he was going to play Game 4.
Right,
And he's
exactly.
like, how can you play Game 4 but you can't play Game 3?
Exactly.
How can you not play 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Which I have the same issue with Zion.
Yeah, it
Because
makes
his warm-ups are crazy. He does all the contact drills. He's throwing down major dunks, but he can't play 10 minutes.
Right. I don't understand that. But now rumors are coming out that that's because of the Pelicans, and the Pelicans are scared that he's not ready, but he says he is. I don't know how true that
It's
is.
just like if you go to the coach and you're like, I need to play. This is the playoffs.
Yeah.
I want to beat the.
Well,
I want to
especially-
upset the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like a star player too. Like he
Especially
has
like
that,
Zion.
They were a
Like,
good
he has
team.
the
If they have
potential.
Zion, they could honestly
Yeah.
make the
I
championship.
mean, he has the
run.
potential to be a really good player
Yeah.
forever.
I completely
And
agree
even
with
if
you
you're
guys.
just like, dude, let me work my way back into it. Let me
Yeah.
play 5 minutes and then 10 minutes.
Right.
I don't have to play 30.
I'm gonna do devil's advocate for just a second.
That's cool.
So you're the Pelicans GM. Zion comes to you guys. He says, "I want to play." He steps out there. The trainer says he's not ready. He steps out there, rolls his ankle, tears his Achilles.
See, that's just I don't know
If
that much. I'm saying
I'm just saying, I'm sure Zion wants to play, and I'm sure the coaching staff wants him to play. But if the trainers and the doctors don't say he's not ready, you shouldn't put him out there.
I mean, yeah. If the trainers say he's not ready, then don't put him out there.
Then it's like you're not a competitor.
I don't know, but like,
What
Yeah,
is
but I
Embiid?
mean-
What is Embiid playing through right now?
I know what I'm saying.
Right.
But if Embiid
And I don't
worsens
like
if he makes his injury worse where he can't, grants the thumb, which is a little different, but if
Grant
he gets,
the whole ligaments.
but like Durant did that. Durant came in early against what his doctor said, and he was out the next
I
year.
applaud it for him.
I'm not saying that it's not like morally
It's
the
not
correct
even-
thing to do,
It's
but
just,
not even
it's
an
just
actual
the
injury.
drive of the competitor. It's
which
like,
it
I know
is.
I'm hurt, bro, but I can't watch my team lose.
but it's realistically, I don't think the Pelicans are winning a championship this year. So make sure you're healthy.
Yeah, but how many years
Yeah,
did
but
they make the
the
playoffs?
Suns are
They'll make
without
it next
Debo.
year.
I mean, they
You
can.
don't know that though. 'Cause
You-
what if-
you
what
don't
if CJ
know anything.
McCollum hurts himself.
You're not guaranteed anything. I think if he's not 100%, don't put him in, and then go make a run next year.
How many times are you gonna play the 1 seed without their best player and have a chance to upset?
I don't think they're going to need to play the 1 seed next year. I think they'll be like a 4 or 5 seed and not have to mess with them.
Plus, they have a top 8 draft pick. Top 10.
I think they'll be pretty set in the next couple of years.
Yeah,
I don't think you need to risk it with your franchise player right now.
Plus, I bet the Pelicans aren't even giving him the papers to sign.
What if you win this series?
If you win this series,
He's still
What's the
not
difference of playing next series versus this series?
I mean, I kind of see both sides because
I mean, I'm
There's nothing wrong with his foot right now.
I'm not saying
I'm just
there
saying
is.
it's his weight.
I have absolutely no clue what's wrong with him, but there's some reason he's not playing. So someone's saying he shouldn't play. 'Cause I'm sure Zion wants
It
to
seems
play.
like every month he says something that the Pelicans aren't treating him right.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
It's just like he's ready to play.
I bet the Pelicans won't give him the papers to sign because the Warriors didn't want to give KD the papers to sign.
Because I promise you, they're so scared that he's going to re-injure himself that he's going to be out for the next year and a half
Yeah.
again, and so they're never going to see him play.
That was the whole reason Golden State didn't want KD to play because he was going to do something. He signed his papers to play. He did it, and I bet the Pelicans just don't want to give it to him. And yeah, I agree. I want to see him play, and he's probably not hurt. Probably isn't.
No, you see what he does.
But then the Pelican, I don't know. I think it's both on each side.
No Joe Smow's going out there with a bum ankle and dumbing down dunks like that when he weighs that much and landing on it.
Yeah. I mean, I think if he's 100% and the doctor says he's good, I don't know why he's not playing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But
I'd be frustrated.
yeah, I mean,
Definitely
I'm sure he
Pelicans
is.
fan. Definitely a Pelicans fan. I'd be frustrated.
Oh, if Zoe was still on that team, oh my god.
He'd be a really
They
good
actually,
fit
yeah,
right
they actually
now.
probably would be pretty good.
He would be a really good fit.
It was him and
I just-
Zion for like 5 games.
I just hope whatever the Pelicans are doing is best for Zion and best for the team.
Yeah.
I hope they're not
I
screwing
think
somebody.
they gotta just package Zion in their next pick and
And
trade him.
it's the opposite with Ben Simmons because there's no way the trainers are holding him out.
No, I think Zion or Ben's mostly his own
mental
Yeah.
issues.
He just must not be a competitor. So
Who knows?
what did he tweet like 2 years ago? It hurt watching my team get swept. I don't want everyone to feel this feeling again.
Yeah. If he would have went and played in that game, he'd have been the only player to get eliminated in back-to-back playoff games.
Yeah.
Which would have been
now I'm
hilarious.
starting to wonder if it's Steve Nash.
Because he just lets Kyrie and
You can't have
KD.
that much talent.
No.
Because when Blake Griffin played those last 2 games, it looked like he should have started.
He should have been
Blake
playing the
Griffin's
whole
been playing
time.
nice.
I mean, even I'm still sitting here thinking about it. They traded James Harden away. Like they want him to play.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons.
So it's like, we need defense.
Yeah.
He went in without Jimmy Butler.
Last week in golf was the Zurich Classic of New Orleans, which it wasn't like a normal tournament. You actually like picked a playing partner and played with another person. The winner was Patrick Cantlay and Xander Schauffele. I think they ended up winning by like 3 strokes, which was 29 under, which is ridiculous.
Did you say they chose him? Like they didn't get assigned a partner. They chose him.
No, yep, you can pick whoever you want. So Ryan Palmer every year like does his best to recruit the best player, and like the past 2 years he played with John Rahm, and this year he played with Scotty Scheffler, and half the people in the world haven't heard of Ryan Palmer.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
every year he does that just to get a top 10 to keep his like tour card. Like, he does it every year because he misses he never makes cuts, and then like you can make a cut and it'll be like an exemption for a year or a top 10.
Smart guy.
Good recruiter.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Okay, so you ought to bring him in.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your boy Spieth won the week before that.
Yeah, he did. Look, all I'm saying is he's won back-to-back Easter tournaments. Jordan Spieth has,
Steve,
and the Masters is next year on Easter.
well, he ain't winning the Masters next year.
Well, he is the best golfer on the planet, so.
We'll see.
He's also almost.
Cantlay kind of Cantlay kind of didn't mess it up because they went to a playoff, like a 4 or 5-hole playoff, and Jordan Spieth won on the 5th hole. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then Harold Varner got 3rd, and that was Bubba's partner this week, and Harold Varner played horribly. In the first round, they played like a format called best ball, so you both play your own ball and you take the best score from that hole. The team shot 10 under, Bubba shot 8 under by himself.
Oh my gosh.
So it's super frustrating when a player's playing really well, and then like the next day you get an alternate shot, he hits 2 balls in the water. And
That's tragic.
Alternate shot's hard though.
I know it is, but like Harold Varner's been on a tear lately.
No, yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
He's been really good,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden the one. I mean, they still got a top 5. They placed 4th,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
it could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
And then a little bit for the next major, the PGA.
Tulsa.
Yeah, Tulsa.
Southern Hills, baby.
Phil Mickelson committed, or he signed up,
And Tiger.
He's going back to college, and Tiger. So that'll be interesting to see. So we'll see.
Phil won it he won it last year, right? The PGA.
Yep. So he's trying to defend.
Oldest player.
I'm pretty sure they'll give him an exemption.
Well, I'm assuming since he signed up for it, like he got the exemption already.
Well, they're being super strict about what he's been saying about the other golfers.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's true.
Was that who reported about Bubba going there?
I'm not actually sure. It was like just a bunch of random golf sources.
Yeah, because actually a lot of people have been reporting everyone's going to it.
I think they just reported Bubba because he's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Phil went right back on what he said immediately. Like the next day, he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not going."
Well, that's because he had every sponsorship possible pulled
Yeah.
from him, so he was probably crapping his britches.
He
I'm
was.
sure.
OSU's football spring game was this weekend. It really wasn't a spring game, but it
More
was
of a practice.
where we got our freshman hurt.
All of them.
Oh, you
Every
won the
single
national
one.
championship with their attendance. You didn't hear that, by the way.
What was that about?
They were just going ballistic. Cause, I mean, it's impressive. They, sold out their stadium.
Yeah.
75K.
That is impressive.
But they were just, we're set.
Yeah.
This is him. We found him. We found him. You haven't played a game yet.
Even though I guarantee you at least a quarter of those fans had Fire Brent Venables shirts
Or
somewhere.
50% of them did not go to OU for college.
And I don't.
Fair.
I mean, this may be a bad thing. It's quite easy to torch OU's defense, is it not?
It's not even that. They're saying he's the one and all that.
They're saying he's gonna bring OU back to that standard.
like Stoops standards, not Lincoln Riley standards.
I kind of think he's a hothead. Venomous.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
I think
can
he
be a
could get
good
him in
thing.
trouble.
Yeah,
Well, that can be a good
if he
thing.
uses
Yeah.
it in the right times, it can be good.
We'll just have to see how he is as a head coach instead of a defensive coordinator. You know,
Yeah.
and it's just
It'll be
They
interesting.
got
It's
Levy
diff-
for
yeah. It's
good.
just different being a head coach. I mean, not everyone's meant for the job.
I really hope when they go to the SEC, we do like a
Crossover, but I don't know. Who knows?
non-conference game.
Yeah,
They really think Dylan Gabriel is going to be the
I know
true
the
one,
savior.
but I don't know. I mean, he was good.
He was good.
He didn't play Big 12.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
playing anybody.
Yeah.
I'm interested
He was
to
a
see.
UCF, right?
I'm not sure how old this
He
news
was
is,
hurt.
but JT Daniels going to West Virginia.
We'll see how that goes.
They also think that that's going to turn their.
I mean, he's pretty
That's
good.
gonna turn. Is he though?
But he's the only player on the team.
How many
Unless
games,
I'm forgetting
How many
somebody.
games does he play?
Probably like 12,
I mean, he was.
more than that.
He
I mean,
couldn't start. He couldn't start at either college he went to.
I
Yeah.
know, but it's not like he was at bad colleges.
Stetson Bennett started over.
Yeah, he won a national championship. So.
Did
I mean, it wasn't
or
his
did his
fault.
defense
It
win
wasn't
a
his
national
fault, but he was.
It can go a lot of ways on that one.
It'll be interesting because Keldon Slovis went to Pitt
Yeah.
and they play each other.
I'm
So the two USC dudes that
Yeah.
didn't make it are gonna play
Played.
each other.
I'm blanking right now. Who went to K State?
The Nebraska
Marquez.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
Adrian.
That's crazy.
He'll be tough.
Yeah, and a lot of QB transfers
He's tough as
this
nails.
year.
Yeah. Half the Big 12 got in the
I
quarterback.
don't know if he's that
Yeah.
good, but he's
Right.
tough as nails. I know that.
He
He's
is.
like Ellinger.
As much as I dreaded Texas and OU going to the SEC, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing something new.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
that is like, I guess you could say blue blood schools for football.
Football. But Texas isn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put them in it.
There's like a team that,
Like a blue blood.
like really, like basketball.
Like Duke, Kentucky.
Oh, you're saying for basketball?
I'm
No,
saying
he's saying for
I'm saying,
football.
like, that's
I-
like the
they
top.
definitely are. For
Texas
football.
is
Yeah.
for football.
I can't put them in there.
I'm just saying, like, because their logo. We have a logo.
They have, I mean, they are, but
Like,
I
it's
mean-
just a big school. Like, people are like,
yeah.
like, even though Cincinnati was better than Texas last year,
Yeah.
you probably would want Texas in your conference instead.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just glad the Longhorn Network will be gone.
Yeah,
Oh my
we don't
gosh.
need
I'm
that.
sure if the Big 12 could go over that again, they wouldn't let them have it.
No.
'cause That just broke up the whole conference.
It's just bad. If we want to go back to the OSU spring game, yeah, all our freshmen were just getting hurt. It's ridiculous.
I said Ollie, if it was an actual game, would have gone back in, so his
Fine.
wasn't that serious.
Right.
It's just precautionary. I think
Shetron.
Shetron's is probably for real.
Yeah.
He'll probably be back. Probably.
Yeah, he'll be back by the
It's a
season.
long time.
But it puts
Yeah.
you out. Of
Reps.
Good needed reps.
Yeah.
Who? Let's just try to think here. Who do you think our starting, like, I guess 3 wide receivers are going to be?
Presley.
Jaden Bray.
Yeah.
Jaden Bray.
And one of
Probably
the.
Shetra.
Yeah. Or
But I mean, you
Is
can
Baron
go Rashad
Johnson back?
Owens. I don't know, but I mean,
Yeah.
he is. But
what about
Actually, he's not-
Blaine?
I don't think he's that.
Green, is that his last
Yeah.
name?
I mean, both good.
Yeah,
Either
either one.
one.
of them. Realistically, we probably won't
Because it
start
has to go
freshman.
it has to go what position they play.
Yeah.
Because
The-
they may put Blaine at the Cowboy back like they did
'Cause
last year and sneak him
In
in.
my opinion, Shetron would play what Tay played last year.
Yeah, what
Which
kinda-
I think that's what Bray will do.
Yeah, I don't know much.
Yeah, that
like,
too.
I don't know much about him. What kind of receiver is he? Like,
He's a big dude.
He was taller than every single one of
So
them.
he can just go up and get it.
Yeah. That's
The
what
real-
he'll be like Jaden Bray.
Realistically, Brendan Presley are on the slot, and then
Yeah.
Bray and
The only thing is I think we have like 8 outside wide receivers.
Yeah.
like,
Just
realistically, you
Rashad
can
Owens,
yeah, like Rashad
Bryson
Owens,
Green,
Bryson,
Jaden Bray, Stretcher, they're all going to play outside.
Braden Johnson can play outside.
You'll have to probably put him in the slot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you might.
So the 3 slot would probably be the Presley brothers and Braid.
Right.
I wonder if John Paul Richardson will get to see him.
Oh man.
He'll
Yeah,
start.
he'll still
He's a-
be.
played
he's
good
a
against
slot,
Notre
too,
Dame
isn't he?
Baylor.
He'll still.
I think he'll
yeah.
start.
I will say, CJ Brown.
Yeah, we're stacked.
Big fan of CJ Brown. Boy is a truck. I mean,
think always going to start.
yeah, oh yeah.
John Paul wouldn't start over Jaden Bray, would he?
No, but I think
know,
they're too different.
Yeah, they're different. Man.
Bray's outside.
You gotta think slot.
Richardson's an
Like
inside.
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, but like Ollie's huge. He's taller than every single guy out there besides the
Okay,
line.
did Jaden Nixon, was he the RB2?
No, it was Ollie. They put Ollie there.
So who was RB1?
It was Richardson.
That's
God,
Yeah.
almighty.
Okay, well that happened at the beginning of last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
We thought Richardson was
This is.
he didn't start. Who was it? 27.
Desmond Jackson.
Desmond Jackson, and then
But
they had Warren at number 3 in the
Right.
depth chart, and by the third game he was number 1. And he
Yeah.
never,
We had Elton
never
Brown
dropped.
number 1.
Never. Well, that's
Where
true.
did
But he got hurt.
go?
He transferred. No,
He graduated.
oh yeah.
And Illingsworth is still here, right?
No, he's in
No, he's in
Nevada.
Nevada.
And then Desmond Jackson went
That's
to
probably
Sam
his
Houston
Where
State.
am I?
I
They just
think.
lost Carson Strong, so that's probably a good spot.
Yeah.
So who's our backup now?
Ollie. No, not sorry. Oh, it's gonna be Ollie first game. Ollie's backup. First
Quarterback.
Nah, quarterback.
Yeah, our quarterback.
Garrett Rangel.
Garrett Rangel.
game. I hope it's Garrett Rangel, but
It could be Spencer.
Backup?
Garrett Rangel looked good.
he did look good. But Gunner at first took second snaps for QBs. So
I mean, he won't be back up, but
no, I don't think so. But
Please.
Garrett dropped some dimes.
Garrett was
Not
Garrett
to
was.
say anything negative, but just
Spencer threw 3 picks, but I think
let's just not.
All I'm
I think
saying
most of
is
them weren't his fault.
is literally our defense, same defense. They were locking us up. Nowhere to throw.
Spencer threw a pick to Jabbar Muhammad,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Did he jump the route, or was it a bad throw?" And they're like, "He kind of jumped it."
Yeah,
I hope Derek Mason's here to stay.
I did too.
I'm tired of.
Well, he got to commit today, so I mean,
Yeah. Did you see that Muhammad and Billy Walton are cousins?
the other cousins.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
And who's the other one? AJ Green?
yeah.
I'm tired of switching freaking.
Defensive coordinator.
But
That's
Yeah.
because
Every
all
year.
Mike Gundy does is develop them, and then
Yeah.
they get so good that they have to go somewhere better.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a good thing.
I mean, we ain't paying Jim Knowles too much.
I mean, look where Yurchich has been.
Yeah.
He's been
All
everywhere.
those powerhouses.
Bro,
He just won a title. Was he at Georgia?
I don't remember. I don't care.
Isn't he at Penn State?
Was it? I thought it was at
He
Penn.
might be. He's halfback dive 24/7.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter who we have. We were in halfback dive.
That's true, but still, he'd be
Third and 28.
Yeah.
We're
halfback.
halfback middle.
No, that's fine with me. But on 3rd and 6, we would run halfback dive and getting 4 yards.
Or you're in a 2-yard out and you're 4 yards short.
Yeah.
That's my favorite play. That's my favorite play.
My fault. He's at Ohio State.
I had no idea. Oh man, they only have our offense coordinator and defense coordinator. Oh,
He's
yeah.
I think he's at Penn State now.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go Ryan Day. Whatever.
So we really this year, we're more of a, like a team. Like we don't have a superstar.
We're relying on
Always
a lot
gonna
of
be
freshmen.
superstar.
We're relying on our
Spencer Sanders.
we're relying on our freshmen for our offense. I feel like at least at running back and tiny bit of receiver.
Who's our tight end? Is it
Same dude.
same guy?
Yeah.
Don't remember his name off the top of my head. but-
Carter.
Logan
Yep, Logan
Carter.
Carter.
I thought we had a back one. We never.
When we did.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see Jelani Woods was like a 2nd-round pick?
Who?
Jelani Woods cares.
Oh, shoot, Cowboys.
Second question. Who got a line like middle linebacker? Because
Great question.
Malcolm graduated.
Oh,
Our other one
It wasn't
transferred.
Xavier Benson. There was like a backup,
Dude.
in the linebacker 2 spot, and they said he looked incredible.
he was in the top 10 of our like players to watch.
Where-
I think he's the freshman.
This isn't who you think. Is Mason Cobb middle linebacker?
Yes, he's.
Yeah.
I know he's supposed to be
in
a
there.
He's like a solidified one.
Right.
But I don't know who the other one's going to be.
I can't remember what they said his name was, but I was listening to it on the radio on the way to the baseball game, and it was like every single tackle.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
said people were like trying to get the edge on him, and he was flat backing him. I was like, good.
What's that? Colin Oliver? Is that his name?
Yeah. It'll be disgusting.
Trade score.
Yeah.
Yard line. So like we
Our
didn't, have,
D-line
And-
we didn't have enough O line to
We
make
still
2
have
teams.
Lacey.
still got
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
old Tyler Lacey.
And we have Evers.
Yeah,
Let's throw
Brendan.
another pass.
I was like,
That
Brendan.
worked.
We still have the other. Yeah, I know we have Brendan Evers.
Yeah, Evers.
We have the other D tackle too. I don't remember his name.
Barstool Evers.
Yeah. Bingo. I don't
It's a
remember.
3-letter last name, like
Aussie.
Aussie.
See, I didn't see him there.
Number
I
9.
saw Lacey and I saw Evers, but nothing.
I like
Yeah,
it.
so they'll be stacked. We'll just filter.
So it'll
Yeah.
pretty much be the same. Not that it's not
It'll
the
be
same
better.
team. It'll
It'll
be
be,
the
the
same.
defensive line will be better.
Brock Martin's not coming back, is he?
He's here.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
It'll be the same situation.
Somehow Brock Martin got
I was like, Brock Martin's been here since I was born.
a.
He got hurt.
I knew he got hurt, but I didn't figure he got.
Like it'll be
But
like
he's-
if we
Redshirt.
score 21 points, we're gonna win. It'll be like that type of season again.
We're not getting no Courtney Ramey. We're not getting no Monty.
Is that like CJ we've offered, bro?
There was, but I lost it. I don't
It's
know.
hard to transfer portals. You never know who's actually talking.
Yeah. I don't know. I know Mike was out flying somewhere.
Mike Wazowski?
Like Boynton. was out flying somewhere. I don't know. I'm guessing that was for basketball or high school, not.
Probably.
You know.
I mean, that if we in a perfect world, if we did get Bates and Raymond.
In a perfect world, we would get a lot more than that.
In a perfect world, we literally told likely to leave for space.
You get out of here.
How are the Angels doing?
Aren't they like first or something? In their division.
Is that funny? 4-11.
We ain't 4-11. Boy, I tell you what.
5-11.
Boy, I tell you what.
Boy, I tell you what.
They're doing okay. It's the same old Angels.
We're almost 4-11. We're 5-9.
Okay.
So Mike Trout got a triple off of a check swing.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know how to swing hard anymore.
Oh, that was
Is
impressive.
that so? Is that why
Was
you
it?
like 2 bombs yesterday?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's really bad about second guessing himself, though, Gary. He's really bad. No, I know. He still hits bombs, but
Inside the park.
he's really indecisive right now.
oh, sorry, they're 1 game behind. My bad.
That's good.
I was doing it more of a joke than I was
We got
serious.
the
But
we got the wild card going. You just need to make the playoffs. Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be nice if you don't make the
It's the
playoffs.
same old Angels. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the curse. It doesn't matter who we have pitching.
Yeah.
Thor. Pitching's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, Thor, Syndergaard's been good. And then Shohei did well the other night, but
everybody you gotta let go looked like studs.
Don't like the stanky Yankees.
yeah, that's exactly right. Bundy and Heaney.
That's like the Thunder. Like the Thunder will let go of a guy and the guy will go off.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think we'll be 162 games.
You.
I think we'll be 90 and 70.
That's probably bad.
We're not 162 games now this year.
No, there are.
Okay. 90 and 72. Somewhere
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
The
it's
Royals
hard to
might
say
win
if we'll
10.
make the playoffs because, like, if we just
If you win 90 games, you'll make the playoffs.
yeah, but I'm saying like we have to stay healthy.
Mm.
So we'll see.
I would enjoy a boy Jackson Holiday on the squad, but we have Bobby Witt.
Not a
Jackson
lot.
Holiday he'll go to Oklahoma State, right?
We'll go to the
No.
draft.
He'll go to the draft.
Yeah.
It's like the top 5 right
Well, I didn't know what he wanted to do.
now. Pass up on $4 million.
He doesn't need the money.
Good for him, but that's good.
He may make a bag in NIL.
I was gonna say he could. He's a good
Do
make.
you know that's why Toshiba stayed?
Yeah.
Sponsored by Canes.
He's gonna make more money in NIL deal at Kentucky than he is
Yeah.
a second round draft pick.
Yeah, he's not going to translate in NBA.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you'll also not gonna do that, but
Look at Luka Garza.
Some Hunter Dickinson.
Those guys just don't. They don't do good in the
It
NBA.
makes no sense. I mean,
It does, 'cause
they're
think-
not athletic enough. Which sounds weird, but like
It
you
is,
can't run
but-
circles around him.
I mean,
They're gonna do the same thing to him as they do to Gobert.
I mean,
but
it's
I think
just,
Gobert's
like the league's so weird now because like you have to be able to shoot.
yeah, you have to be able to
Even
space.
though Garza can shoot, he's slow.
Yeah,
you have
he's-
to be,
yeah.
you have to be fast and shoot.
Yeah.
For a post.
They just don't work in the NBA. I mean, they just don't work. I mean, you could. I mean, don't get me wrong. Averaging what 22 and 15 a game, something like that. Do it all night.
When you look at guys like Jokic, I mean he's slow,
But
He's just so good at passing that he's you can
Yeah,
be slow
and
if you
shooting.
pass that well.
he has
And
the
shooting.
moves to get it done.
yeah, he can do it from. He can do everything. Just can't run. Thank you guys for watching.